Our current library, although over 90 years old, serves more people directly than any other service agency in the city. From infants to seniors, students to business people, the library provides critical informational, recreational, and educational services and resources. Did you know that last year the Chicopee Public Library serviced 26,000 people with more than 210,000 total patron visits? That it has 23,000 cardholders and runs over 100 public programs, with 1,000 youngsters participating in the summer reading program alone. Library services are wide and varied and include such components as traditional borrowing of books, video and audio programs, a read-aloud program for youngsters, and the small but popular periodical collection. Through the C.W. Mars System Interlibrary Loan Program, materials from all over Western Massachusetts are available to Chicopee residents. Internet access is available to residents without a home computer or worldwide web connections. And our staff provides reference assistance to users, both in person and over the phone. Our library is a critical first resource to many recent immigrants and new Americans. While this beautiful old building has served Chicopee very well in the past, it no longer meets the needs of our community. The demand for services, books, and space grows every year, and it's only through the dedication and the commitment of our library staff that we're able to offer high-quality programs in such an antiquated setting. As with any old building, there are cosmetic issues that are of concern, but there are serious issues caused by the physical limitations of our current building.
Right now, basically, we only have 56 seats for a population of 56,000 people. Some other problems are we have steep, dangerous steps coming into the main entrance of the library. And in addition to that, we have no fire alarm or sprinkler system within the existing library.
Do not have the room to really provide other types of programming options or other type, even homework options. There's very, very limited space here, and there aren't enough tables for children to work on in the afternoons to do their homework. So we really don't have the type of spatial considerations that allow us to do other type of programs.
In addition, the young adult section is in a cramped location under a staircase, and books are being stored everywhere, even in front of windows, which restricts light and is damaging to the books themselves. Our current history room, with a remarkable collection of items, is quite small and therefore underutilized, with items being unable to be showcased safely. As anyone who visits Market Square knows, adequate parking located within a convenient distance to the facility is scarce, and there is not even so much as enough wall space for a community bulletin board. Most significantly, the building is inaccessible to people with disabilities. It is this fact that makes our current library ineligible for any further state funds for improvements.
Some of the problems that we've had particularly have been for handicap accessibility to the main library. That has been explored, and it's not feasible at the present time to build any kind of handicap accessibility. Most of all, I think, though, is this. There is no more improvement funding that we can get from the Board of Library Commissioners from the state of Massachusetts for the existing facility here in Chicopee.
While the idea of building a new library may seem daunting, we have never been closer to making this project a reality.
Well, the Friends of the Library are a pretty good-sized organization now. We've got about 1,000 members and many what we call lifetime members. They've come from all walks of life, from all areas besides Chicopee, and we're very, very proud of this group because they have come forth when we needed them the most to start funding some of the projects that we've encountered. we were extremely proud the day that we received a phone call from the state indicating that Chicopee has received a grant of approximately $2.8 million, which was the largest grant in the entire state.
The new library, to be located here on Front Street at the site of the old Department of Public Works garage, is projected to cost $7 million. Our committed funding currently stands at $3 million from the City of Chicopee, $2.8 million from the State of Massachusetts, and $1.5 million raised through the efforts of the Friends of the Library.
Well, the money we've had so far is by and large sitting in savings, waiting to be used for the construction of the building. We need fundraised money because the city had decided that $3 million was about what it could afford, and that's fair. We got the maximum we could from the state, which is $2.8 million, but we still need $1.5 million in fundraised money. And without the fundraising coming from the community, this project would not be able to happen. The money that we are trying to fundraise will build this building.
But just getting the building up is not enough. We want to be able to design and equip this building with the best state-of-the-art facilities and equipment we can manage. Every dollar contribution counts.
If we raise more money than the $1.5 million that we need to complete this building, we might be able to, say, buy better furnishings. The difference between upholstered furnishings and plain wood furniture may come into play then. The difference between having all of our computers on opening day or just some of the computers on opening day.
The new library will improve the very face of Chicopee itself, as it serves as an anchor to our downtown. It will be located near several schools and on public transportation routes. On this site, we will have the space and resources needed to grow with the city.
Anything that enriches the community improves the chances that businesses will invest in the city and will remain in our city. It's also an investment in our future workforce. Our young people and our children are the people that will be taught the skills to compete in a world of technology and global economy. So in that, I think that the library will supply the information needed to provide a skilled workforce.
Our new library will improve and expand on many of the areas we have discussed and will feature seating for 180 patrons, a state-of-the-art computer room, 100,000 more books, periodicals, and resources, outdoor gardens and seating, an enhanced reference collection, indoor and outdoor activity space, display space for works by local artists, and a business and skills development collection. Our new library will be a major community center with a large community room for 150 people and a beautiful park behind it. It will have 100 spaces for parking and will be fully accessible for those with disabilities or small children.
The thing I'm most excited about is the new historical room that's going to be on Front Street. Presently, our historical room here is very, very crowded. It's very, very difficult to do any research. We have materials that are scattered throughout the city, and by having this new space in the library, it's going to make it very, very easy for people who want to do research.